Hello there. Hello there. It is winter for the Canadian girlies. But some of you might actually be still enjoying fall weather. So if you are, enjoy. Enjoy, because some of us, there is snow outside our window right now. Okay? Anyways, warm greetings aside, we are going to be ranking fall winter trends. Yeah. So just to start, as always, these rankings are for fun. They're based off my opinion and my opinion alone, my personal preferences. Okay, these are not judgments on anybody who wants to wear these trends or likes them. Like, it's just for sillies and funnies. Okay, just for sillies and funnies. And also too, like, trends are trends. You know, just wear, like, what am I saying? Wear what is going to make you feel confident and comfortable, because at the end of the day, you have to wear it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you are going to put on those clothes and then be stuck in them until you go back home. So always just kind of keep that in mind. I know there's obviously a lot of factors that go into why people dress the way that they do, but you know, just a little positive encouragement. And that's the universal sign for positive encouragement. Okay, so because I am special and unique, I made my own ranking system. In reality, I know there's like a tier list website everybody uses. I could not figure it out to do what I wanted to do. So to explain my tiers, just so you know what is going on, we're going to start the top of the list, which is elite. Okay, and I am looking. I haven't done one of these in so long, I can't even remember. I actually forgot, first of all, that I did my own ranking system until I was like going through my old folders and I was like, wait a minute. Wait. So we're both gonna learn together. So elite, that is, as it says, this is the list hoppers, things that I will never not want to wear. It is the cream of the crop. It is elite. It's the top of the top that you could ever get on my ranking system, right? One below it is a love, a deep appreciation for it, strong feelings towards it, but it is not enough to be top dog in elite. So it goes into love. Next is I like it, which is what it says. I just like it. Just like it. After that is, it is what it is. That's kind of our medium, if you will. Like, I don't, like, what, okay, yeah. Remembering what I used to say for that one. Okay, so it is what it is. I like it, but I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. So just kind of there. After that, there is You Got Lucky. Those are for the ones where it's like there's something about it that works, but I don't necessarily like it or love it, you know what I mean? But it just, there's something that brings it together, makes it like cohesive, and saves it from what is our very last two tiers where you do not want to be. Just kidding. Which is, but how? I'm confused. Not only do I not like it, I just don't understand how it ended up the way that it did, or why it is the way that it is. I just don't get it, and that's not a good thing, okay? And last, and very much least, is bleach. Not only do I not like it, I also don't like that my eyes had to perceive it. Okay. So now that you know what we're working with, let us go and take a look at, you know, what people are saying is going to be the thing to be in for fall and winter. So I'm starting off with Elle Canada to see what they're saying the fashion trends are. Okay, first off. Scusi. Sci-fi sporty. I'm not really sure. Also, just initial gut feeling is gonna be but how already. I feel like this is It's just giving preppy. You know what I mean? But I guess like I'm like reading their little like thing about it, and they're saying like, okay, it's sporty, but they like, sorry, I'm just seeing how much film time I have or what happened. Anyways, let's focus up. As you can see in the picture here, like there are some exaggerated like things about it, but it's just like enough to make it sci-fi. I don't know, like I'm picturing outer space. This is just giving like oversized preppy. I don't know if that necessarily makes it sci-fi. But also I'm just not a huge like preppy person in general. Like I love a good cardigan sweater, don't get me wrong, but I will never fully commit to the preppy look. So that's just getting a but how faux fur. Okay, I think I understand why people don't like it, even if it's fake. However, y'all don't hate me, I want a fur coat. I do like, obviously fake, but it is, first of all, they are beautiful, and I am obsessed with the look when you have like that mob wife, full fur down to the floor with a nice like heel boot. Nobody talk to me. So unfortunately it is gonna have to go into elite, but not all of them. I will say, like, I'm not a fan of like the teddy bear style. Like I want faux fur that looks like fur. Like I survived a winter and I stumbled across this bear that did not rest in peace, but that's the cycle of life, and then I took it and made a coat, you know. Ethical. So that's what I mean. Like I want it to look like a real fur, like somebody actually, you know, like it's like a legacy 1800s, and I'm rich. That's what I want that fur coat to look like. Okay. So elite, but with a caveat, because not all of those faux furs are gonna make it up in there. Poised but playful. What are they saying? They lean into, okay, so kind of like dressy, but with like what they're calling like fun touches, like interesting proportions, like having like a really wide hip like some of them do, or like an asymmetrical shoulder, or like pops of color. This one is so broad, it's kind of hard to rank. I will just say that I like it. I feel like I like in general the idea of, just because it's like black tie doesn't mean that it has to be stuffy. You can have like fun with it. So I'll just put it in a like, just because, like I said, I get what they're going for, like all the different ways you can make it fun, but I just feel like it's so broad that I can't like pick it into one. Oh my gosh. And also like it can be done in so many different ways that, you know, some of them I would be like, yes, I love, it's elite. Other ones I'd be like, get out of my face. So we'll play it neutral. It's going in I like. XL shoulders. This picture, let's see. Okay, yeah, just like supersized. Picturing like, you know, 80s power suit, cinched in waist to really accentuate as well. This is hard. I feel like I have broad shoulders. I don't know, like, and I like them. So this is not like a woe is me type of situation. I feel like I do have broad shoulders though. So I don't know. Maybe it's just the example pictures. I will just put it in a love, because I like playing with silhouettes, and as somebody who already feels they have like broad shoulders, like I like, you know, I like the triangle silhouette when your waist is like cinched to the gods and your shoulders like, it's giving power. It's giving power. So I don't know, maybe it's just like don't like the examples in the photo, but I'll just go with I love it because I do, but I just don't know if I'm committed enough to put it into elite. Thigh high, immediately elite. I struggle to find boots in general, like especially once we start trying to go past the ankle. I don't know, I feel like I have thicker thighs when my calves are like small, I don't know, like it's just hard to find boots that fit. I think a lot of people struggle with this, but love, like I freaking love a boot in general, but something about thigh high, especially with a short skirt, it is never not gonna look good. So Elite. Animal Instincts, which is like animal print. I'll just have to put it in a like. I am not a huge like patterns person, and I don't know how to describe it, but animal print just doesn't do it for me. I don't hate it, but just there are very rare times I will look at animal print and my brain will be like, yes, this is it. I think a lot of people like look good in it, and I think it is such a bad bitch print, but it just doesn't do it for me. So it's still just gonna go in like. So sorry. So sorry. Oh. Okay. Power couple, pink and red seems to be the colors right now, or like shades of pinks and reds together. I love a fun like color combo. I do think pink and red is like, I don't know. They just look good together. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's like hard to mess up that color combo. And I think it is adventurous, but not crazy to the point where like a lot of people wouldn't try it, if that makes sense. I think if they're doing like pink and lime green or something, I think maybe it would be like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean. I say like, I don't think pink and red is that crazy. I don't love the color pink on me, I will say. So I'm just gonna have to put it in a like. I just like it. My camera is low-key about to run out of filming space. I know why. Okay, let's just power through. Let's power through. Faux leather. I don't know. I've tried like a lot of leather pieces. I don't like how they fit me. Like, I think it's just like a texture thing. I always end up frustrated by the end of the day. Like, I just feel like it always ends up pulling in spots I don't want it to, and it creases how I don't want it to. So, sorry. Oh, guys. And I know the girlies have been loving the faux leather or luxe leather, but at the end of the day, it's just like fake leather, but they're going for more like butter or like a softer look, because I feel like faux leather in the past has been more trendy for it to be shiny. So I guess fall winter we're going in the opposite half of that. Faux leather, I'm just gonna have to put it in a like until I find the piece that fits me quite how it's supposed to. You know what, no, I'm gonna put it in a love, because I do love leather. I love the way it looks, but I just have not, like, as on a personal level, that girl just ain't fit me right. She just ain't fit me right. It's a love. I lied. Putting it up. Ooh, bright ideas. Blasts of like, yeah, just very bright colors. I'm gonna have to put that in elite. I am someone who's also like trying to not be depressed this winter. So I've been taking vitamin D, but I'm also like trying to like wear my earrings more often, because that's just like a little something that makes me feel like happy. So I feel like bright colors is also like adding them into your wardrobe is like another like little way that can just, especially because there's no sun here. I don't know, for the people who do get sun in the winter, congratulations. But some of us need to start wearing yellow in order to make up for the lack of any other color during these winter months. So I'm gonna put it in elite, just because one, I do love color, and as someone who's like literally, my bright idea, I'm like, wow, what if I wore bright colors in the winter? So original, I know. So I'm gonna put it into elite, but depending on how it goes, it might be moving down, because I might end up hating it by the time winter's over. I don't know. I feel like it's not that crazy of an idea though, just to like not wear black, which is kind of what I mainly wear. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I deleted things, but I didn't like empty the trash. So my phone was like, girl, we don't have the space. We don't have the capacity. but I knew it did. Okay, so we're back. Fashion trend to the point, a pointed toe heel. Guys, I feel that I have big feet, so I don't love pointed toes because I feel like they make my feet look longer than they already are, unless you go higher. You know what I mean? Like, the higher the heel is, then it's like your foot is like that, so you can point all the way you want. But I don't wear my shoes that high. I don't. So I just feel like the point is just extra length on what I feel are planks, you know? So, but I also think that it is so, like, a pointed heel is also like, or pointed heel, a pointed toe. I was like, wait, the heel's not pointy. A pointed, why do I feel like I'm not saying that right? A shoe with a pointy toe. Sharp-toed? That's what they're calling it in the article. I don't know. The point is, I think it is a very sexy shoe. So I feel like I have like an allure to it because I'm like, a sexy little pointed toe shoe. But then I put my foot in it, I look in the mirror and I go, oh, that's a plank. That's a plank that's been sharpened to a point. That's how I feel. So it is going to still go in love because I love the visual of it. I just think on a personal level, I just don't think it works for me. For me is what I'm saying. Ooh, take the plunge. So V, a deep V neck. I love a V neck. I also love like a low back. I feel like this is an outfit for the girlies who are going from Uber to inside straight back to the Uber, because again, like, these Canadian winters are not for having your chest exposed like that. That is a one-way ticket to pneumonia. So practical, no, but like I said, this is very much giving like we're going to an event and it is just like Uber inside back, you know. There's no outside time in that outfit. Because also, like, who's carrying winter coat? Like, coat check, $5, and I'm sure it might be more expensive at this point because inflation. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't carry a coat, so I always plan my outfits keeping that in mind, because I'm just like, I can't cough up the $5. So you know, I'm still gonna put it in elite because at the end of the day, I just love it. I feel like it's like a cheeky way to show off some cleavage and also like collarbones. I don't know, I just feel like pop your fucking collarbone, let a bit of your side boob out. It just does the job every time. It's gonna hit for me every time. So yeah, elite. Comfort dressing, which is basically our knits, our scarves. We all seen that picture of, I'm pretty sure it's Lenny Kravitz in that big ass scarf. That's what this trend is. Honestly, guys, I feel like the more I say my opinions, the more you guys are gonna stop trusting me. You're gonna be like, why is this girl talking about she's a fashion girly and she keeps saying shit like this? I don't love knits, like, on a personal for me to wear, but it's the texture. A lot of these knits are itchy, and like, just in general, like, wool has little flyaways. That's a natural like characteristic of the fiber, but those little flyaways, I just feel like there's always just something touching me when I don't. It's like when you have a hair on your face and you can't find out where it is. That's how I feel wearing some of these like knits, and the hair is the knit itself. Like, it's all over me and I just cannot handle it. So I do have like one merino wool cardigan. I don't know if it's just because I like, but you know what? No, because it was soft when I got it and it's only just gotten softer. So I don't hate all wool. I don't hate all knits. Also, I feel like most knits are not warm because there's holes in it. And I get cold so easy. I'm frail. Okay? Frail. So that one little breeze through the holes in the knit, immediately no. Immediately no. At the beginning I said just for confidence and comfort. Comfort is gonna win every time for me, okay? If I think to myself that I'm gonna have one little cold breeze on me at any point in time, I don't care how nice that knit sweater is, I am not gonna wear it. I'm not gonna do it. Because I can't. I am not the strongest soldier, okay? So I'll still put knits. I want to love them. I want to love them so bad. I'll just have to put it in a like. I know. Because it's literally like knits and winter. Like, but I just can't. I can't with some of these textures, and some of them are still cold. So, or like not warm enough, you know? I'm so sorry, knits. So sorry. Oopie. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. Now you know. Now you know that I have terrible opinions. I'm crying. No, I'm just kidding. So those are the well, some of the winter trends according to Miss L. According to Miss L. What do we think? Is there anything that you've already bought that's in your wardrobe that you didn't know was part of the trends? Anything that you feel like you're gonna go out and get? Like, what's the vibe? How are we feeling? Do you think I'm absurd for the opinions that I have? We will never know. Unless you want to comment it, then I will know. I'm not gonna change my mind. But you know, I might listen. I might at least hear y'all out. I might at least hear y'all out on some of these. Yeah. I still do not know what to say to end these, so I will just say goodbye. See you next Friday.